70 million years ago, Earth was a very different place. It was hot, humid, and swampy. The continents were joined together in one supercontinent called Pangaea, and it was surrounded by a vast global ocean. This time period is known as the Late Cretaceous, and it's the last chapter in the long and dramatic history of the dinosaurs. At this point, the dinosaurs had been around for over 160 million years, ever since they first appeared in the Triassic period. They had survived several mass extinction events and had flourished during the Jurassic, becoming some of the largest and most powerful animals to ever live. But now, at the end of the Cretaceous, their reign was coming to an end. In today's video, we are going to go back in time and spend the last day of the dinosaurs on Earth with them. From dawn till dusk, we will see what life was like and find out what happened to them and why they died out. It is important to understand that not all scientists agree on exactly how and why the dinosaurs became extinct. There are many theories and much debate. However, there is general agreement that it all began with a massive asteroid impact about 66 million years ago. This led to a chain reaction of catastrophic events that caused the extinction of not just the dinosaurs, but 75% of all plant and animal species on the planet. The asteroid impact theory was first proposed in 1980 and has been supported by various lines of evidence ever since. The most notable piece of evidence is a crater of the right age beneath the Yucatan Peninsula in Mexico called the Chicxulub crater. This crater is about 180 kilometers wide and 300 meters deep, and when its location and age were realized, it quickly became the best available explanation for the end Cretaceous extinction event. Computer simulations suggest that if an asteroid or comet around 10 kilometers wide struck Earth at about 40 kilometers per second, then it would have a devastating effect on the entire planet. But the immediate effects of the impact would have been felt only in a small area. So, to get a sense of what the dinosaurs experienced on their very last day, we need to imagine the hours and days before the impact. It's morning on the east coast of the supercontinent Pangaea. Dawn breaks over a vast swamp filled with prehistoric trees and ferns. It's hot and humid, and the air is filled with the buzzing of insects. Suddenly, the ground begins to shake. A loud roar echoes through the swamp as a herd of sauropods, including Diplodocus and Apatosaurus, thunder through the undergrowth, their long necks raised high. Their huge bodies shake the ground as they flee from a predator. As the herbivores thunder past, a lone ornithomimid stands, watching them go. This is a strange dinosaur. It looks like a mix between a horse and a parrot with its long neck and beak. It twitches its tail feathers and lets out a squawk before trotting off into the trees to look for food. In the sky, flocks of flying reptiles soar overhead. Some are large and bulky, like the commercially known as the pterodactyl, while others are smaller and more agile, like the high above them. A group of ankylosaurs swim through the sky. These are the true birds, the direct ancestors of our modern-day counterparts. They fly in a V formation, their wings beating the air as they travel hundreds of kilometers each hour. Below them, the landscape is a patchwork of swamp, forest, and grassland. In the distance, tall mountains rise up into the sky. These are their Rocky Mountains, and they were just formed from the subduction of the Forellan Plate beneath the North American Plate. Because of this orogeny, the Rocky Mountains may have provided habitat for some dinosaurs we know today never existed, such as the long-necked titanosaurs. Further south, near the equator, herds of horned dinosaurs graze on the sparse vegetation. In the middle of the herd is a small group of triceratops. These three-horned dinosaurs are some of the largest and most famous of all the herbivorous dinosaurs. They snort and stomp their feet as they search for food, completely unaware that this is the last day of their kind. Meanwhile, on the other side of the world, in what is now the western United States, a group of Tyrannosaurus rex hunts for food. These apex predators are some of the largest and most fearsome carnivores that have ever lived. They let out deafening roars as they charge through the forest, their powerful jaws and sharp teeth ready to tear their prey to shreds. Amongst the tyrannosaurs are several velociraptors. These smaller, more agile predators are just as deadly as the T-Rex. They move through the forest with ease, their sharp claws and teeth making them formidable hunters. One of the raptors stops and raises its head, sniffing the air. It lets out a series of chirps and whistles, and the others gather around it. Together, they make a plan and then scatter in different directions. And in the skies above them, a pair of Ankylosaurus circles slowly, keeping an eye out for danger. These dinosaurs are covered in hard, protective armor and have long, powerful tails that they use to smash their enemies. They call out to each other as they fly, their voices echoing across the sky. Suddenly, the ground shakes and the sky darkens. The dinosaurs look up and see a bright light coming from the mountains in the distance. The light grows brighter and brighter until it is blinding. The dinosaurs are thrown to the ground and the light envelops them. The next few minutes are pure chaos. Trees are uprooted and flung through the air. Rocks and dirt are thrown into the sky, and the air is filled with the screams of terrified dinosaurs. The heat is unbearable, and the dinosaurs struggle to breathe. Then, just as suddenly as it began, it's over. The light is gone, and the dinosaurs are left in darkness. As their eyes adjust to the gloom, they begin to take in the damage around them. The forest is destroyed. The ground is cracked and broken, and the sky is filled with smoke and ash. The dinosaurs look up at the sky and see that the sun is covered in a thick layer of dust. They know instinctively that something has changed, but they don't know what. Some of the dinosaurs try to flee, but they can't go far. The ground is too unstable and the air is too thick with smoke. Many of the dinosaurs collapse and die, but some survive. For a few days, they wander aimlessly, looking for food and water. But there is nothing to be found. The asteroid impact has devastated the planet, and there is nothing left for the dinosaurs to eat. Slowly but surely, the survivors grow weaker and weaker until finally they, too, collapse and die. After the dust had settled, a new era began on Earth. Mammals began to diversify and fill the ecological roles that the dinosaurs had once occupied. Birds took to the skies, filling the air with their songs, and the forests echoed with the calls of early primates. Over millions of years, life on Earth recovered from the asteroid impact. But the dinosaurs were never able to fully recover. Their extinction was such a catastrophic event that it wiped out almost everything in its path, leaving behind a world that was forever changed. If you think you know about the dinosaurs, then test your knowledge with our quiz. How many of these facts did you already know? Let us know in the comments section below. For more videos of amazing prehistoric beasts and dinosaurs, check out the rest of the channel and subscribe for weekly prehistoric fun. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.